All right, people, can I tell y'all something? Can I tell y'all something that most people ain't finna tell you? When you find God the first time, you're gonna feel like you got it all figured out. I'm like, I got this. Just keep your commandments and do this and do that. I got you. I'm on point now. I done gave myself to God. I got this. I understand everything. Then God break you down. You're like, I really don't understand nothing. Like, what? You find out you ain't smart as you thought you were. Things ain't gonna play out exactly how you want them to play out in life. It don't. You know why motivational speakers and people who done made it can tell a story about the past? But the thing is, they didn't even know how it was gonna work out. But they can tell you this how I made my first meal. I did this, I did that. But before that, they didn't know how it was gonna play out. They didn't know. They're gonna make you think they know. They knew they had it figured out. They knew they was gonna be like Steve Harvey. I knew I was gonna be on. All he know is I worked hard at my profession, being a comedian. You didn't know how that door was gonna open. I'm telling you, man. You see, the thing is about these motivational things, it's easy to tell your life story. Okay, let's say, for example, right now, I'm gonna use myself as an example. Let's say 30 years from now, I'm rich. No, not even 30. Let's say 3 years from now. Somehow, miraculously, I'm rich. Now I got it all figured out. I can tell you this how you get rich. And people buy it. They buy it. Because they rich. So you're like, well, he's rich. He got rich. So I'm going to get rich too. And I'm going to listen to him. And then you're going to try that. And you be like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Why am I not rich yet? I do the same. I do everything he's saying. I read the books. It don't work that way. It don't. Everybody got a different path, people. You see, especially when you're chasing after riches. You chasing after riches, you're going to look at everybody that's rich and try to figure out how they did it. A lot of them don't even realize how they did it. Like, take a 14-year-old actor. A 14-year-old just got founded by somebody. Just look at the draw. 15 years later, he's a prestigious, dominant actor. Well, this is how I did it. Oh, so you mean to tell me at 14 years old, you knew how to set yourself on the right path to be the best, highest paid actor? You know, take every athlete. You know, every athlete that play football ain't gonna be a millionaire. You do know this, right? Y'all do know this. And then you done tell your kids, you done got them hyped up, thinking they finna be millionaires, and then they don't even make the cut. Now you done lied to them. You understand? But do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? You don't understand nothing. You know, I done learned, man. Like, when I talk to my kids about what they want to do in life, I really don't. I know it's like asking an 11-year-old or even a 16-year-old what they want to do in life right now. There's no way. I wanted to be an artist growing up. I wanted to draw for a living. That was my first thing I wanted to do. And then I wanted to be an architect. Then I wanted to be an engineer. Then I joined the Marines. I'm like, what this got to do with anything? Join the Marines. I wasn't even planning on joining the Marines. You know what happened? I had just got through my first little heartache. You know what I'm saying? And I was just depressed and down and out, and I wanted a scapegoat. I wanted a way to get away from a lot of things, and the Marine Corps came around. No other branch came to my house to visit me. The Marines did. And I'm like, and God's so slick, you'll be surprised what God used to get you to move. But I can tell you this now, because I see it. You'll be surprised what God used to make you move. It was a pretty 23-year-old recruiter, staff sergeant. And I'm just going over a heartbreak. Just getting over a heartbreak. Right? And this woman just coming around, hey, picking me up, taking me out to eat. encouraging me to join the Marines. I remember my mom was like, I was 19. You know what I'm saying? I was old enough. I was 18. I was old enough to sign my own paperwork. My mom was like, don't sign any paperwork. So I was like, I ain't gonna sign nothing. I wasn't planning on signing. I got in there. I signed on the dotted line. Didn't plan it at all. Just, wow. Marine Corps. I joined. Didn't plan it. Didn't even understand why I joined, but I did. And I still don't understand now. You know, I could tell you a lot of stories and make up stuff like, yeah, I had it all figured out. No, I didn't. I didn't know what the world I was going to do. I didn't understand. And I still don't understand now. But I can look at the details and be like, my path was lined out. Like I was saying something. I said, I was getting over a woman, right? And God sent a woman to move me to another level of my life. Oh man, I got a feeling I'm going somewhere on this. I don't know. I mean, I understand, but this gonna go somewhere. It's going. I feel it, but well, I'm at home now. It was hot as hell yesterday, so I normally won't leave the air conditioner on. I'm trying to save on that power bill. But then I was like, God will provide. Why am I paying for power to be hot? Be not of the world, huh? Be not of the world. The AC was made by man, this other world. But I'm paying for it, so guess what? God said he give me all things to enjoy, so I'm going to enjoy it. And I'm going to expect that God is going to make a way for me to pay that power bill when it's time. It's all good though, people. Lean not on your own understanding. That's what I'm talking about today. Worrying and this and that. You see, we spend our whole life trying to line things up. I guarantee you, I can talk to the majority of people in their life that thought they had it all figured out, had a path out, and then the path goes totally different. You know, I had sisters that had kids when they were young. You know what I'm saying? And my parents weren't mad at them. It is what it is. It happened. No use to beat them up over it. And I learned how to take care of kids since I was 13 years old. Figured out this is something I know how to do. Take care of kids. And I did. You know, it's weird. It's strange. What am I talking about? Everything in your life up to now serves a purpose. You know, with God, it helps you realize the purpose. Not really give you a complete understanding of why things happen or why this happened or why that happened, but it helps you understand things a little bit better, knowing that you don't understand nothing. You understand what I'm saying? It's all good though. That's just how the world works. You know. You don't have it figured out. But a lot of people, I was talking about self-help groups. They figure they got it figured out because they're where they want to be. But even though they didn't know they was going to be there, they didn't know. They didn't know. You know what I'm saying? They did not know. You know, like, let's take Will Smith and DJ Jazzy Jeff. Jazzy Jeff is not as rich as Fresh Prince, but they started off the same way, doing the same thing. And Jazzy Jeff was the beat maker. You understand? But Will's path took a whole nother direction. You understand? Weird or strange. But both of them went into acting. Even Jazzy Jeff was in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You know, you can grow up with somebody, have the same mindset, do the same things, and paths go totally different ways. You understand? But as I was saying, you know, you'll look back on your life once you find God and you kind of connect the dots. You know, it's kind of easy to connect the dots now. You're like, why did this happen? Okay. You know, it's like you don't understand still, but you can connect the dots. You can see God in the details of your life. And the thing is, you still living, right? And you still got time to go. You know, I'm not saying tomorrow's not promised to us. I'm just saying. But right now, if you love God, you will see him in your life. And think about it. If you live 10 more years, you're going to see 10 years. You're going to look back on those 10 years and see where you didn't understand a lot of things. And then you understand it now. You're like, oh, I see now. But still, you used to understand what happened in your life. But I guarantee you still can't dictate. You still can't tell another man, hey, this is how you get on the right path. Because in reality, you didn't even know how to get there your damn self. That's what being a Christian is all about. You didn't even know how you got there. You know you got there. You know you had the help of God. You didn't understand a lot of things that were going on in your life. You worried a lot of times. And then you look back, you're like, oh. Now, a lot of y'all, what y'all gonna do is, y'all gonna get up there, y'all gonna write a book. This is how you get to where I am. Like you got it all figured out. You're gonna write a book. Think like a man, because you know how all men think, Steve Harvey. You liar, you. You don't think like me. I don't care what you say. And I don't think like you at all. You know what I'm saying? We ain't the same person. And y'all women are foolish for thinking that man know how every man thinks. Some men think all men cheat. Think like a man? All men don't cheat. Some men think all women are whores. That's not true. You understand? You start realizing you understand nothing. You understand? I'm giving you this for free. You understand? Don't try to understand. And if a man trying to tell you he got to figure it out in order to help you in your life, he's lying. This is what you do, man. When your wife do this, or whatever, you go do this. That might work for you and your household, but it might not work for mine. Your wife might be this way, and my wife this way. That's why I don't believe in no self-help books, especially in regards to relationships. Lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him, he'll direct your path. All right, you arguing. And the first thing you want to do is go run to one of your close friends and tell them everything. They're going to give you some advice. Well, what I would do, keyword, what I would do. First thing you're going to realize, you are not him or her. Because that's the first thing that she's going to ask you. Well, I ain't trying to get in your business at all, but me personally, that's when you need to just say, you know what, I'm just going to pray to God about it. Because the advice that's coming next is going to be based off their experience with their relationship, with what they're going through. And you're going to listen to it like it's the God's honest truth. It may be the God's honest truth for their life, but not yours. One thing about this Bible, it's the God honest truth for everyone. And it even tells you lean not on your all understanding. But it gives you a guide to look out for certain characteristics, certain things, how to be, how to act, how to talk, how to walk. You understand? But no man, he said, place not your trust in man. Right? Place not your trust in man. The first thing we want to do when problems arise, we go trust in people. Let me call them up. Hey. Oh, foolish Americans. I'm saying that because listen, oh, Corinthians. Oh, Americans. Alabamians. Whatever you want, Floridians. You see, y'all looking for the right answers from wrong people. What do I mean? No man has it figured out. You think Elon Musk knew when he was 6, when he was 12, that he was going to be making electric cars? I followed my dreams. Okay. Yeah, okay. Tell me what you want to. It sounds great. It sounds great. It's a straight Cinderella story. You know the story about Cinderella? It don't make sense. You know why it don't make sense? It makes sense, but it don't make sense. I'm gonna tell you what I'm trying to tell you. All right, this woman staying with these. She didn't really plan. All she wanted to do was go to the ball. Did she know she was gonna meet? Did she know that the prince was gonna take notice of her? You know, every woman there was expecting him to take notice of her. They prepped for it. They was like, I'm gonna be the one. Wish for it, hope for it. But one got the man. Wow. You see? Just go with the flow. It's very simple. You don't know how your life is gonna end up or how it's gonna turn out. But all you're gonna do is trust in the Lord, people. There's a lot of things I try to figure out. Then I start realizing I can't figure nothing out. Now, my kids try to make plans with me. Daddy, this is what I lined up. I'm like, you plan too much. That sounds horrible, don't it? No, I said you plan too much because I really don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, what's going to be, and how it's going to be. I hate trying to compare myself into the future. I hate it. You know, normally I don't know what I'm going to do until the day before or something like that, and I still truly don't know. I don't like making plans. I talk to people all the time. We're like, man, I might go by there. Yeah, but I hate making plans. I hate trying to figure out. I hate trying to understand things. I figure I don't know nothing. I don't. Like I said about work. Came into work today. This whole work year, we got these on schedule, this on schedule, that on schedule. Got the paperwork prep. This is going down tomorrow. This is what job we got tomorrow. This is what job you got the day after. Come in today. This job canceled. Now what we're gonna do? Go with the flow. You'll realize in life there's a lot of things that are not in your control. Yes, it's okay to prep. But you know, a lot of times we'll worry about tomorrow and be like, man, we got a big, let's say teach work. You got a big job tomorrow. You'll worry about it. You try to put all this stuff together, how it's going to go. Then you get there, the job goes smoother than you ever expected. Or it may go worse. Who knows? Like I'm in the movie industry, people. We got to pick up 3,000 pounds today. You get there, it's 8,000. What? You got to pick up 8,000 a day. You get there, it's 2,500. You know, I'm just saying, you really don't know nothing. I'm telling you, people. These people that swear they got it figured out, they don't. Stop listening to them. If they ain't telling you to lean on God and trust in God and let Him direct your way, if they trying to tell you this how you do it, they're wrong. The only way they can tell you how to do it is to trust in God. That's what I'm going to tell you. I ain't got it figured out. I don't even know where my life is going to end up. You understand? I don't even know where I'm going to be in a few years if God wills for me to live a few more years. I don't know. I ain't got it figured out, people. I'd have been ups and downs, round and all kind of things in my life. And still don't know what's going on. Still lost. All I know is I trust in Him. I still worry. But then when I start worrying, don't worry. I might spend an hour worrying. We all do. You understand? But the Bible said, if you don't want to be a perfect Christian, you're not supposed to worry at all. Yeah, right. Shut the hell up, lying. If you tell me you don't worry, I will slap you in your face for lying. That's a promise. You understand? Because I know you're lying. You know, if you say you got it all figured out, you understand everything, you're lying. I'm not buying your book. It's okay to write a book in regards to a testimony to me. But as far as writing a book, trying to figure out you got it figured out, this is how you get the certain blessings of God. Yeah, right. Joel Osteen, T.D. Jakes, all y'all self-help book writing ass. Man, y'all need to go on with that. It don't work like that with everybody. Just tell them to trust in the Lord. And Lena, you ain't got to write a book on it. If you want to write a documentary about your life, do it. But all that self-help book and all that stuff right there, doctrines of devils, don't buy it. Don't buy into it. It's only fooling you. It's only manipulating you. Some of y'all got about 80 preacher books and teacher books out there and still ain't got it right. All you got is a shelf full of books. They still ain't touching nothing. Because in the end of the day, you always go back to that Holy Bible. I might talk some more, but right now, it's all I got for you. Don't understand nothing. Don't try to understand nothing. Go with the flow. Look back on your life. Reflect. If God was there in the past, he's going to be there now. There you go. That's how you get it. That's how you figure it out. God, have a blessed day.